So in every Pixar movie, Disney will put an Easter egg in the film to showcase what's the next upcoming Pixar movie. But do you know how many times they've actually have done this?
I feel like I only know like 2.
Okay, so in Toy Story 2, when we see the repairman open his drawer, you see a bunch of eyes like scattered rolling around the drawer. And this is a reference to the next movie, Monsters, Inc., where we see the monster with a bunch of eyes. And then in Monsters, Inc., we see how Boo is showing Sully all her toys and hands him a Nemo from Finding Nemo. And then in Finding Nemo, we see a kid at the dentist and he's reading an Incredibles comic. And then when you watch The Incredibles, you see a car from Cars and it happens to be Doc's car. And then when you watch Cars, you see a picture of the Eiffel Tower, which hints at the next movie, Ratatouille. And then in Ratatouille, we see a little cockroach, and that same cockroach is also in WALL-E, and we see WALL-E playing with it. And then in WALL-E, we see Carl Fredrickson's walking cane that was used in Up. And then in Up, when Carl's house is flying above the sky, all of a sudden you see a bedroom and there's a little kid in there. And in the room, we see a Lotso bear. And then in Toy Story 3, we see a picture, and that is a car from Cars 2, Flynn McMissile. And then in Cars 2, there's a photo inspired by the family in Brave. And then in Brave, we see a carving of Sully. And then the next movie is Monsters